What's up, guys? This is Jonathan Martin. Tell me something. Have you ever run out of time during your day and you just don't have time to be making food and prepping your meals and cooking? I hear that all the time, and people, they get too busy and they forget, and they don't prep their meals, and it's a big challenge for everybody. And really, ultimately, what that comes down to is a lack of planning. Because when you have a plan, then you're successful. So the tip today I want to leave is a little bit of what I do here just to help prep my meals and think ahead. So what we're going to do is we're going to prep some meats, we're going to marinate some chicken, we're going to slow cook a roast. And we're dealing with meats because myself and my wife, we're both protein types, and so we eat a lot of protein sources, and it makes up a big part of our meal. So that's what we're going to do today, and what I want to do with it is prepare it, and then we'll have a plan for the next couple of days. So I'm going to pull the camera over here so you can see what we're doing first, then I'll set it back up here while I make it, alright? Alright, so here we go. We've got our chicken. This is free-range chicken, and we have our roast. I believe this is a rump roast. On the roast, we're going to be cooking it in the crock pot here, and we're going to be using organic beef broth and some fresh garlic. With the chicken, we're going to be using free-range organic chicken broth and some basil pesto. And we're just going to dump all that into a bucket here and marinate that for later. So this is a very simple recipe to use and doesn't take long at all, as you're going to see. So let's get started. Alright, so let's get started here. Let's start with the roast. We're going to put that in the crock pot here. Hopefully you guys can see all this. We're just going to plop this sucker in there like so. And really this is so easy. We're just going to open up our beef broth. We're going to pour all of it in there. Just like so. Right, toss that. We're going to put about 6 to 7 cloves of garlic in there. You can put more or less if you want. And literally, that's it. I'm going to slow cook this one for about 5 hours or so. At about 10 minutes until mealtime, I'm going to cut up some carrots and onion and put in there as well. Just let that simmer for a short time. You don't want to cook your vegetables for too long. But this is going to be dinner for Molly and I tonight, as well as lunch tomorrow. She can take it to school with her, and I can have it for lunch as well. So it goes a long way, and it's absolutely no work at all. I'm going to set this on a low temperature for about 5 hours. So that is done. Let's move on to the chicken here. We have 12, I believe, 12 thighs here, and what I'm going to do is just going to put all of them in this little bucket here. You can use chicken breast, you can use chicken legs. I'm using thighs. Dark meat actually does a lot better with Molly and I, so as opposed to the lighter meats. So we're going to put, let's start with the basil pesto here. We're going to put about 2 tablespoons of basil pesto. Love the way this smells. Alright, and then we're going to use our chicken broth. And we're just going to pour that in here. Probably won't all fit, but that's okay because we're just marinating. We don't need to drench it. And then we'll just toss this a little bit to kind of blend up the pesto with the rest of the chicken there at the bottom. What I'm going to do with this now, I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator and let it marinate until tomorrow night. And then I'm going to grill all of it at the same time. And then we're going to have chicken that night. And again, we're going to have lunch for both of us for the next day and day and a half. So this is super simple. It's just going to sit in the refrigerator now. And just thinking ahead a little bit like this helps you save so much time when you're trying to prep your meals. And then all I have to do when I get home to make it is just, cook my vegetables or whatever else I'm having for my side, and I'm done. And it's like 5 minutes worth of prep here, 5 minutes worth of prep at dinner time itself. So hopefully that helps you as you're trying to get control of your health and prep your meals and think and plan ahead, because that can be a big struggle. And if you have any questions about how to marinate other things, I mean, there's a million options out there. You can do whatever you want. The basil pesto is really, really good, so I would definitely recommend that one. All right, if you have any questions, just email me at jmartin@tnfitnesslink.com. We'll see you.